yourself for the coming battle!
I am justice moving forward. I am the world. Now venerate the most noble, most splendid, immortal, and supremely powerful God, Zamasu!
So, let's get started.
Get ready! Go!
Zamasu versus the Ginyu. Let's see what he can do. Well, there's no telling when the next tournament will be, so perhaps I'll do a bit of scouting. Did you see that? They can barely contain themselves. Look at that! I don't think they realize they've moved the fight elsewhere.
Fight it out!
You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land.
On you go!
It might prove difficult to come back from this. Praise me! Excellent assist. Let's see if they can fight this intense. It's only natural that things get destroyed. Surely they're not going to let the match end like this, are they? How I think I see where this is going. Excellent assist. Let's see if they can come back from this. That was more riveting than I thought it would be. Show me your fighting spirit. If you don't, I'll destroy this planet!
Rolling! Win!
You've done well to last this long, but your time is up.
This should be a great fight!
I am justice moving forward. I am the world. Now venerate the most noble, most splendid, immortal, and supremely powerful God, Zamasu!
You gonna run? Now's your chance.
Get ready! Let's go!
Zamasu versus Yamcha. Let's see. I don't see the problem. It takes a breather every once in a while.
No escape!
Impressive. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. Get ready. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Yeah! I never imagined the gap between them could be this wide. No more playing around. They called for help before getting cornered. A wise move. But extraordinary. Oh my, that's a rather fascinating technique. What? They can still stand after that? Better than I imagined. So they're calling for assistance now then, eh? Enough. Just shut up and watch. My power's going to keep skyrocketing. I can see either of them winning at this point. Skyrocketing. You're wide open. Let's see if they can come back from this. Well, I guess this changes things. Nice try, but this certainly won't be enough to decide the match. So they're finally getting this show on the road. Impressive. This could be very painful for the one on the receiving end. They're hoping to close the gap and move into the kill. Let's see if they can come back from this. It might prove... Is it finally over? Good, I'm leaving then. Where's the buffet?
Captain Ginyu, a soldier so elite that even crying children are silent in my presence.
Ginyu! Win!
Relax. A body with such a low power level like yours is of no value to me.
The battle's about to start! Good luck!
This day marks the beginning of a new chapter of the universe. The name of the one who authored that chapter is Zamasu, the bringer of eternal order.
You believe in nothing but yourself. I won't let you beat me.
Get ready! Go!
Zamasu versus the one from the future. And I suppose the earlier future. Well then, I suppose I'll see what these two teams can do. I can see either of them winning at this point. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Did you see that? They could barely contain themselves. Let's see if they can come back from this. In fights this intense, it's only natural that things get destroyed. Nice try, but this certainly won't be enough to decide the match. This could be very painful for the one on the receiving end. I'll show you. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Impressed. So they're calling for assistance now then, eh? They're hoping to close the gap and move in for the kill. Like a baby. Oh, this is rather exciting, isn't it? Let's see how this plays out, shall we? I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. I think I see where this is going. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Well done indeed. This might wrap things up. Let's see if they can come back from this. They called for help before getting cornered. A wise move. Allowing this fool to run free would do an immense disservice to the gods.
Indeed, by becoming one with Goku, I have taken the sins of humanity and the failure of the gods into myself.
Zamasu! Win!
I am a god. I am justice itself. Kneel before me.
This should be a great fight!
I am justice moving forward. I am the world. Now venerate the most noble, most splendid, immortal, and supremely powerful god, Zamasu!
I was hoping for a diversion.
Ready? Fight it out!
Zamasu versus... Please, remind me who this guy is, would you? I don't see the problem with taking a breather every once in a while. I want to kill you! This is a moderately entertaining match. Get ready. Let's see if they can come back from this. Look at that! A fine way to start a match.
Can be! You were.
They called for help before getting cornered. A wise move. Get ready! So they're calling for assistance now then, eh? This could be very painful for the one on the receiving end. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Let's see if they can come back from this. So they're finally getting this show on the road. Well now, that looked rather painful. Oh my, that's a rather fascinating technique. What? They can still stand after that?
Guess I'll give you a fright.
So they're calling for assistance now then, eh?
How pathetic. The mortal cannot be defeated.
You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. Given how close this is, one mistake is all it's going to take.
All mortals must
They call for help before getting cornered. A wise move.
Prepare yourself.
I think I see where this is going. This might wrap things up.
How pathetic.
Makes sense. This is a team battle. So they're calling for assistance now then, eh? I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Yes, that's it. No need to pull any punches. Oh. This could be very painful for the one on the receiving end. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. How much longer are they going to waste my time? And the next attack should put an end to all this. They finally managed to take one down.
Now it's time for me to join in the fun. This is the end.
I would have thought the match format would encourage a more cooperative strategy. Surely they're not going to let the match end like this, are they?
You passed! Lightning of absolution!
You barely won that.
Behold! A body with limitless power and immortality!
Zamasu! Win!
Rejoice, for the world of the gods is at hand!
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble!
This day marks the beginning of a new chapter of the universe. The name of the one who authored that chapter is Zamasu, the bringer of eternal order.
The time has come to fight, even before I meet Goku.
Are you ready?
Zamasu versus, I believe he's called Android 16. Well then, I suppose I'll see what these two teams can do. Did you see that? They can barely contain themselves. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. This could be very painful for the one on the receiving end. Come here. This is a moderately entertaining match. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. This might wrap things up. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Give me your best. It might prove difficult to come back from this. Let's see. I don't think they realize they've moved the fight elsewhere. They called for help before getting cornered. A wise move. They're hoping to close the gap and move in for the kill. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. They're hoping to close the gap and move in for the kill. They've got an ace up their sleeve. Only a matter of time before they use it. They're playing it safe. I'm not unimpressed. I admit. Oh, this is rather exciting, isn't it? What's that? Another one of them is down. I think I see where this is going. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that.
Here goes!
Let's see if they can come back from this.
Skyrocketed! Here goes!
You do it, He intends to die.
Are you?
This one's making me nervous.
Identify a god.
It might prove difficult to come back from this.
They don't want to die. Get out of the way.
This might wrap things up.
Get out of the way.
Let's see if they can come back from this. It might prove difficult to come back from this. They're hoping to close the gap and move in for the kill. I commend their ability to read their opponent. I would imagine they're looking to finish this. I commend both fighters. They actually held my attention.
This is it! Feast your eyes on my special fighting pose!
Ginyu! Win!
I expected no less. After all, the Ginyu Force is an elite squad within the Frieza Force.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble!
This day marks the beginning of a new chapter of the universe. The name of the one who authored that chapter is Zamasu, the bringer of eternal order.
Well, what do you think of this card? Is it not beautiful?
Are you ready? Go!
Zamasu versus Goku Black. What's he doing here? I don't see the problem with taking a breather every once in a while. Look at that! A fine way to start a match. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Every little bit adds up, I suppose. If you don't make your move, this is what happens. They call for help before getting cornered. A wise move. The gap between them is growing larger. Give me your best. I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Well done. Well done indeed. A fine technique. Tricky little time skip. A fine technique.
Outstanding!
They call for help before getting cornered. A wise move. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. No escape. They seem to be up to something. In fights this intense, it's only natural that things get destroyed. What's this? A chance to regroup. How sweet. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. This might wrap things up. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. This might wrap things up. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land.
It's clear you have a death wish.
I'm not unimpressed. I admit that. Of all the colors he could use to magnify his newfound power, he went with that.
Not bad at all.
The gap between them is growing larger. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. They're hoping to close the gap and move in for the kill.
Now you kids
They called for help before getting cornered. A wise move. It might prove difficult. I would have thought the match format would encourage a more cooperative strategy. What's this? A chance to regroup. How sweet.
Powers merging together.
They called for help before getting cornered. A wise move. I think I see where this is going. Don't get too cocky. You managed to take one down. Barely.
The power of the Ginyu force! Here goes!
very good.
The gap between them is growing larger. Yes, that's it. Well, I guess this changes things.
Must I pulverize you for you to understand? Lightning of absolution!
Let's see how this is finally over. Good. I'm leaving then. Where's the buffet?
Behold! A body with limitless power and immortality!
Zamasu! Win!
I am a god! I am justice itself! Kneel before me.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess!
I am justice moving forward. I am the world. Now venerate the most noble, most splendid, immortal, and supremely powerful god, Zamasu!
Now then. I guess I'll destroy you now.
Get ready! Let's go!
Zamasu versus yours truly.
Not good enough.
Of all those foolish enough to appear before me, you must really want to be destroyed. You're gonna be wide open if your attack fails to land. Excellent assist. Let's see if they can come back from this. This should prove entertaining. It might prove difficult to come back from this.
Together we are! The Ginyu force! No one in the universe will with us!
Let's see if they can come back from this. It might prove in fights this intense, it's only natural that things get destroyed. What's this? A chance to regroup. How sweet.
Divine fury!
A fine technique. Oh, impressive. They managed to survive.
All shall return
The gap between them is growing larger. Excellent assist. This might wrap things up. So they're calling for assistance now then, eh?
We are the Ginyu!
The gap between them is growing larger. This could be very painful for the one on... Oh, this is rather exciting, isn't it? Surely they're not going to let the match end like this, are they? How unbecoming.
But extraordinary! Your body?
I would imagine they're looking to finish this. Let's see if they can come back from this.
Welcome to you! Better than I imagined!
It might prove difficult to come back from this. Let's see if they can come back from this.
You're wide open!
Now then. It might prove difficult to come back from this. And that was actually fun. I wouldn't mind watching another one of these fights.
Destructive finish!
This is it! Feast your eyes on my special fighting pose!
Ginyu! Win!
Let's keep this up! Ginyu force, let's go! Yeah!